Banked by the Ohio River and the city's abundance of hills, we're at Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And away we go in Cincinnati. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Complete out to the right side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
11 MT. Shot.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. The Jets get there and bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And it'll be Jets football. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go. We're good.
Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he stopped after running it up across the 45 to the 46. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Here we go, son. Go.
Off play action, it's Fields. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go. Track.
Handoff headed right, it's Edwards. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here we go, son. Justin. No muss, no muss.
Motioning the tight end now.
Right.
From the 20 on 2nd down. Chased out to his right. Cut near the goal line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Jump, ready?
Motion man right is Smith.
Right.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
11.
Here's Burrow. That's going to be cut by all. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it! And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 2.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Gun. Dot.
They'll run again with Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. Oh, it's an interception. That's Julian Blackman. And the Jets will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Great team defense here. Got to him right as he was about to let that football fly, Brock, and the hit leads to a pick by their safety.
And an easy pick at that one, Kate. Not take anything away from who actually intercepted it, but that turnover was all about the guys up front. And one thing I love about today's game and analytics, we got more than just sacks. We get QB pressures, we get QB hits because we've seen the impact they can have, an impact that was felt right there with that INT. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here we go. You got a mini base. All right.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Throw left side, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Trim clear. Here we go, sir.
Running back sent in motion.
Right.
Fields on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running behind center with Edwards. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Go.
They'll try the right side with Edwards. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here we go.
A pistol snap. Fields. They connect on the deep shot. And in. Touchdown, New York. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. From his own end zone, here we go. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Escapes the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's pulled in by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
I'm one, ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Here we go.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Hey, we got to keep scoring.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Scoring. 11, 11, 11.
Ooh, this is going to be a false start on the offense here. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start.
11,
now
11,
15
11.
yards to the marker. Throwing is Burrow. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play call, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Burrow setting up the play action. He beams one deep right side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. has got it. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Here we go, Scott. Right.
A give to Edwards. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Good. Up, 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 up. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Yep. Right.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Cut out left. And he gets this one up to the 10-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
From their own end zone, and he gets it away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. No return on that punt. And the Bengals are set up quite well for their next possession.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. He picks up 15 on the play. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down. We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals
11.
in possession.
12.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. And he's brought down after a decent gain. The Jets take their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here we go. Stop.
He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown. The Bengals make it a 1-score game before halftime. Joe Burrow with the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Left, right. Justin. Right.
Edwards on the shotgun handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
Hurry up.
Working quickly here.
Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Short pass brought in. And he crosses midfield before going out. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Offense in the hurry up here.
11. Hey, can. West right, sit. Right.
2nd and 3. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Don't jump.
Fields now on 3rd. All in left side. And as this play winds up out of bounds, let's see what that flag is all about. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Punch right. Here we go.
1st down throw for Fields. He's on the move. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Here we go. Easy.
They send the tight end in motion.
EQ. Angel. Right.
2nd down and 10. Fields. On the move, headed right. The pass ball is incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Greg Zuerlein going to try to knock this through for the Jets. This from 48 on the left hash. Bass's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
On target to his man Taylor. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Here's Edwards. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. All right.
On the ground, it's Edwards again. And they'll stop him after a minimal gain, down to about the 36. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Sit out.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Forced out to his right. He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's got a man left. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, son.
Sticking with Edwards here. Runs in for the New York touchdown. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Zerline on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Completes it to his running back, Zach Moss. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's get set. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Will McDonald there on the tackle.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Stop.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. Chased out to his right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. He finds him beyond the marker. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Burrow. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Tank. 11 MT tank. Back.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Cut near the goal line. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Ken. Hey, never mind, Monday. Test, butt straight. Set.
Now Fields. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. What's right? Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Right.
Here's Fields to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Right.
Fields out of the gun. Able to get it to Edwards. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Sending a receiver left.
Right.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I'll tell you what, anytime we get to see this safety display his range, it's a thing of beauty, not just in the passing game, but look at him navigating all that traffic downhill and applying the hit to stick it behind the line.
Right.
2nd and 15. This finds Smith. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Tonight.
Another throw for Fields. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th. Worked through his progression. Nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
11. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Has a man, it's Brown. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
11 empty.
2nd and 1. This will be caught by Watkins. And he stopped cold at the spot. We won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run.
11, Tommy.
They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates
11,
space to take that shot downfield.
Dot.
Here's 2nd and 2. Escapes the pocket. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game.
11.
It's a missed opportunity to push that offense. But an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
He'll get this one to Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
11, Thomas.
Offense up to the line fast.
Dot.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders or offensive guys have bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Slot man motioned over.
Go.
Now a give to Edwards, running left. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Here we go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, Snap.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He's on the move. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
And this is what the modern safety is all about in today's game. More and more, we see guys with an interception and a sack in the same game who can line up seemingly in 10 different positions on the field. Almost a positionless defender, yet their impact can be so great.
Taylor makes the catch. At the 20. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Zerline on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead. Zerline has it all teed up and ready to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Hauled in left side. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel.
11
they know
mighty.
where they wanted
11
him.
mighty.
They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Let's get set. Shot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. On the move, headed right. He'll go all the way across the field here, deep right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
It's Edwards on the carry. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Here we go.
They motion a receiver left. Here's a give inside to Edwards. And he rips up 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. Hey, chair. All right.
Here's Edwards on the carry. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
All right.
Off play action, it's Fields. Complete beyond the marker. Jukes out. Oh, he loses the football. And now the Bengals have it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Okay, this is one of those circumstances where you got to play all the way through the whistle, right? Didn't look good defensively.
11.
Give up a big chunk passing play.
Here we go.
But then you turn around and one hit totally changes the moment. You get the ball back and you turn the mojo in this building around.
This is caught inside the 15. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Escapes the pocket. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Gotta go.
Trying to set this up quick. They'll run here. It's Zach Moss who gets it. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
12.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Burrow from the gun. Touchdown, Cincinnati! McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals cut the lead down to 10. Well, time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. Oh, the Bengals got to it and recovered the football. All right, partner, peel back the curtain for everyone who's watched this happen on Sundays. Win looks unlikely, but they're still trying this kick. What is the coach now saying to his offense before they run out there?
I can hear the great Tom Moore, longtime NFL coach, over and over. He would preach to us through the week during the game. Whoever plays the game the hardest, the longest is going to win. And my goodness gracious, you just recovered an onside kick. So play this game to the final second.
11
the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Taking a big shot for the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so, so good.
No dice on that prior pass.
Thomas.
Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down.
On 1, ready?
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot. 11. Dot.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure,
11.
and get that first down anyway.
11, MT.
From the red zone now. Into traffic, complete.